EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Bisons of Sacramento taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
All right, let's go.
Now ETN to start the drive. Nifty move. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I got it.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. One of the tight ends comes in motion. McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
White, switch, yellow, blue, check. Red, yellow, yellow, go. Ready.
Again, McCaffrey, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Travis Etienne racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Red, cycle.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Rolling to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Come on.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Come on, 38. Ready.
Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't find it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed? Were they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
The Jaguars at 500 now, 4-4 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
11.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ready up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Green jack. Check, cut.
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 40. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Set.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Hey,
and this should be
run.
the final play before the quarter ends.
11.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
30 left.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Doing, he'll get this only up to about the 36. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Think right.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Think right. 11. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Gets by him, and that little daylight. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. 110 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Ready up.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Another tote for Etienne. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Hey, Lion.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
11, Agate. Here we go.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a 1st down.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The end result, 21 yards. Etienne up the middle. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Now this is an example careful breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Lawrence on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Jags are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Ready, ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Ready, set. Ready.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And down to the 41.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 9. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Ready.
To throw, Kaepernick. This pass caught with the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we
So
go.
the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Kaepernick. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they'll accept that penalty. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bisons are back within a score. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The extra point try now for Moody. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you got those early holiday shoppers, partner, or you want those guys get your list done, because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Second down, here's a run with Bigsby. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Lisa 24.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Easy. Read it.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Hey, go, let's go. Hot. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Etienne. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Hey, run!
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Straight ahead, Etienne. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by McManus is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Blaster, six.
Now Kaepernick. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Kaepernick. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 70. And the Bisons have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Hey,
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Silver.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. That really chips away at your confidence.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Easy, easy, easy.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Down. Ready.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Kaepernick.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
The slot man in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Ready.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Ready.
try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Black ultra. Hey, loose. Smash, red, go red. Yellow.
Ayuk going to go in motion right.
Blue, go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Cut.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st down, Lawrence can't get away, and he's taken down.
I got him.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Rip, 23. Hot.
Lawrence. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go pick.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hey, green. Set, go.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end
position now is really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On the double.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Okay, right? Set.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Steal, black. Set, cut.
Again, it's Kaepernick. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Clock, 10. Set.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Got it. Red, yellow. Ready.
Kaepernick to throw again. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Come on, set.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Ready?
Here's Kaepernick. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He's to the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. 47 yards. And the Bisons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Moody good with the extra point.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now Lawrence. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
On play action, Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Great job. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Let's go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
10 cycles.
Now they'll change things up.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Ready. Yellow.
Ayuk goes in motion.
Blue, black. Red, cycle. Check Fury. Needle, blue. Ready.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Okay, ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Spike 60. Cut.
McCaffrey running up the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Striker.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Drill 52. Cut.
Kaepernick going to throw. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Pass is taken in by McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Ready.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Hey, red.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, check Mega. Set.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Ready. Blaster. Check pink. Set cut.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
On the set.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, blue. Set.
Here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Hey, Ron!
This is 1st and 10.
13, Luke! Luke! Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Here comes
Ralph,
2nd down.
Hey, kill. Go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. It got his man complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes.
just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Sacramento, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.